friend, my name is Gabe Zolna. This is the 7th of April, 2018. Just received and read an interesting article on Newsmax. This was posted on April the 7th, 2018. Arizona, Texas send 400 troops to border after Trump's call. Arizona and Texas announced Friday that they would send 400 National Guard members to the U.S.-Mexico border by next week in response to President Trump's call for troops to fight drug trafficking and illegal immigration. Arizona Governor Doug Ducey said about 150 Guard members would deploy next week, and the Texas National Guard said it was already sending Guardsmen to the border, with plans to place 250 troops there in the next 72 hours as, quote, an initial surge, end of quote. According to a Guard spokesman, 2 helicopters lifted off Friday night from Austin, the state capital, to head south. The total so far remains well short of the 2,000 to 4,000 National Guard members that Trump told reporters he wants to send. New Mexico Governor Susana Martinez's office said Friday that it had not yet deployed any Guard members. The office of California Governor Jerry Brown did not respond to questions about whether it would deploy troops. You know where the troops need to be deployed? Between the Arizona and California and Nevada border. I mean, what sense does it make if California's, Mexico's border is porous because they're a sanctuary state? Doesn't that expose citizens of Arizona and Nevada and New Mexico to those unwanted crossing into our states? Absolutely insane. Trump's proclamation Wednesday directing the use of National Guard troops refers to Title 32, a federal law under which Guard members receive federal pay and benefits but remain under the command and control of their state governor. This leaves open the possibility that California Brown could turn him down. So might Martinez in New Mexico. Deployment to the border under former President George W. Bush and Barack Obama both occurred under Title 32. Bush sent around 6,000 troops in 2006, and Obama sent 1,200 Guard members in 2010. Trump's proclamation blamed the lawlessness that continues in our southern border. Trump had suggested he wants to use the military on their border until progress is made on his proposed border wall, which has mostly stalled in Congress. You know the problem? Mitch McConnell's the problem. After plunging at the start of Trump's presidency, the number of migrants apprehended at the southwest border have started to rise in line with historical trends. The Border Patrol said it caught around 50,000 people in March. How many did it not catch? More than 3 times the number in March 2017. That's the recent decline for which Trump repeatedly took credit. Border apprehensions still remain well below the numbers when Bush and Obama deployed the Guard to the border. News reports of a caravan of Central American migrants passing through southern Mexico also sparked angry tweets from the president. The caravan of largely Central American migrants never intended to reach the border, according to organizer Irino Mujica, but Trump has repeatedly cited as an example of what he called America's weak immigration laws. Department of Homeland Security officials have said Guard members could support border agents and other law enforcement agencies. DH Secretary Christina Nielsen said this week that Guard members could help look at the technology, the surveillance, and that the department might ask for fleet mechanics. Federal law restricts the military from carrying out law enforcement duties. From 2006 to 2008, the Guard fixed vehicles, maintained roads, repaired fences, and performed ground surveillance. Its second mission in 2010 and 2011 involved more aerial surveillance and intelligence work. Leaders in both Arizona and Texas said Friday that they were working with federal planners to define the Guard members' mission. The Arizona National Guard said in a statement Friday that it would provide air reconnaissance, operational, and logistical support and construct border infrastructure. As the helicopters were taking off Friday in Texas, Guard spokesman Lieutenant Colonel Travis Walters said that the 250 troops going to what our initial surge is so that we can then very quickly roll in a larger amount of forces as needed. Walters did not specify where the first round of troops would be stationed. About 100 Guardsmen remained deployed as part of the existing state mission in Texas' Rio Grande Valley, the busiest corridor for an authorized crossing on the southwest border. Former Texas Governor Rick Perry, now Trump's Energy Secretary, originally sent about 1,000 Guard members to the border in 2014 in response to a surge in the number of unaccompanied immigrants' children crossing the Rio Grande. Like I said, folks, we need a wall between California, Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico. This thing's a complete joke. Governor Jerry Brown and the Attorney General, Xavier Becerra, are also complete jokes. That's sort of what I think. And you darn well know why I think what I think, don't you?